Alright, let's get the stream going. We're gonna continue with our sandbox park that we had going on the previous streams. Today should be the last day of this. Um, Probably for this park. I'm planning on doing a park tour as well, where I drive around the park and show you guys around. But just as a quick recap. Last time, we set up this monorail system. We finished up this area here, and we got this hooked up over here so that we can start setting up something there. Uh, and this is what our island currently looks like right now. So, but yeah, this is where we're at currently. Now let's see. We've got Barney the T-Rex. Today we're going to be working on this section of the park, which I am not entirely sure what I want to do here. I mean, obviously you've got the viewing for the baryonyx over here, which seem to be enjoying their new enclosure. But I'm not sure what else I want to put in here in this area. I don't think I could fit another enclosure. I could potentially if I really tried, but I don't know how worth it that would be. Wouldn't really look that good. I think what I'm gonna do is just get building and see what comes of it. I'm sure I'll come up with something. Let's see. I think we should just start with this area. Put that there. That there. Then we're going to want to do the same on this one. And then we can probably have this here. Curve it around this way. We pull this out maybe to here. There we go. And then I'll do the same thing here. The ambient noises in the background are interesting. That is not right. Oh well. Let's see, what can I do here? I'm obviously gonna need some amenities over here, so let me get some of those in. I think I'm gonna have a shelter over here first. That should be like a priority to have. So we'll have one of those put in. Let me fill in some more trees here. Alright, and then I think we can probably clear these trees out a little bit. Just so we can kind of see what we're working with a bit better. Hmm. I could put some hotels here.
Hello.
Hey John, welcome to the stream. We're on probably our last day of this park build. Um, Not really planning on having it go much past this stream today. Besides, like maybe a park tour, cause I'm almost done with this whole park. So this will most likely be uh, our last building stream of this park before I start my new stream series. Which, if you haven't seen the poll for that, it already ended. But my next stream series is going to be Red Dead Redemption 2, I think. So that's pretty exciting. There we go.
Nice. I haven't played any RDR.
I've played a little bit of it, but I haven't played in a long time. That's a nice shape. I like that. Maybe. Okay, so I think we'll definitely have like a normal section of like shops and stuff. Maybe I'll have those shops along here. I need to get these paths to line up is a bit of a pain. And let me mark that in.
Very cool smiling face with sunglasses.
Thanks. Yeah, let's see. Is that path wide enough? I think that's wide enough. We're gonna have some shops along here, so I just wanted to make sure we had enough room for them. Actually, it might almost be better now that I think about it if I just made a straight line. Like if I take yeah, look at that. Now I have a nice little area along the cliffside that I can still kind of build off of. There we go. So what I can do is take some shops. Let's do a restaurant. A drink store, and a gift shop right here. Now that we've kind of got those set up, we can get maybe something else set up right here. Ooh, what if I had one of these? Hmm. No, that's not gonna work. A restroom would be a good addition right here. And then what I think I can do, I could almost fit another enclosure in here. Because I do have a decently sized area. I could fit some kind of enclosure here. The question is, what would do I need to put another enclosure there? Hmm. This will give me like a good sense of how much room this is. I could very easily just put more viewing galleries here and here. Yeah, I think I could probably pull this off. See where these views line up at. Actually, I almost wonder if it would be more beneficial to just have one here. Let me try that. Let me get rid of these. Yeah, I mean, that kind of covers most of the area. Oh, I know what I can do with this, actually. I can line it up so that the fences just barely pass the path. There we go. And then I can take this, set it there. Kind of like the look of this. I can use this to line it up properly. There we go. Hey, welcome. Um, I'm just setting up one last little enclosure here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in here yet, but I did like the idea of having like one more little enclosure. I don't want the back of these buildings to be visible from the enclosure though, so what I think I'm gonna do is replace these. And in fact, since these are in a straight line, I'm just gonna... There we go. That looks good. You know, I could almost bring this down here a bit more. Yeah, why am I making this enclosure so small? Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there. Hold on. Let's see, I can bring this to probably about here. And then bring that as far in as possible. And then I can probably take this path, bring the angle in a bit more like this. That works. There we go. A nice decent sized enclosure. That's the wrong brush. Obviously we have to throw in a ton of palm trees because, you know, they look really good. Now the question is, what creature do I throw in here? By the way, if I sound a little off today, I'm a little sick, so I might be sniffling a little bit. But, yeah, let's see, we can get... Of course, it does the ground raising thing. Alright, I am going to do this. I'm going to flatten this out. That's better. That's so much nicer. See, you don't have to raise up the ground. Now I can fill in this back section with forest. And I guess, you know what, it would be smart to have a gate, you know? I should probably put gates on more of the enclosures now that I think about it. Let me see if I have gates on the other enclosures. Don't have one on the Rex enclosure. So that is probably a good idea to get in. Maybe like here. Let's see. Where else do I need a gate at? Maybe one for the Suchomimus. That might be a good idea. I think I'll put it right here. Also, I need to work on this because this just looks bad. Like, that looks a little better. There we go. Is this flattened far up enough? Because I want it flattened like all the way up. Hold on. Let me delete some of this fence line. I have to readjust it. There we go. Looks alright. I need to go along the rest of the island now, painting this. Let's see, we can get some of this kind of set up. This is just like a big rock that has like some plants growing on it. Yeah, this isn't looking too bad. Let's get this coastline painted up. Kind of gives that like cliff look. We got like a nice little area to walk through over here. Hmm. Alright. I mean, that looks pretty good. We've got a defined coastline now. We've pretty much got this park done. We just need to figure out what we want to put in here. And then we'll be good, you know? Alright, I guess if anyone in chat has any suggestions for what we should put in this enclosure, it should probably be no bigger than like a mid-sized carnivore or a few small-sized herbivores, depending on your population. I keep forgetting I have these guys up here. Oh, you know what I could use this area for? Wait, did the park open up again? Hold on. Close park. It keeps opening up on launch, and I don't like that it does that. They need to fix it to where you can turn that off in settings. Um, but yeah, I could use that enclosure for Utah Raptor, which is a personal favorite dinosaur of mine in this game. I absolutely love Utah Raptor uh, in this game just because it's the only like really really good feathered raptor. Like look at this thing. This thing's crazy looking. Let's do some favorite patterns. Alright, let's get some Utah Raptors going. Hopefully we'll get 3 of different, like, patterns and stuff. Let's go again. One more time. Hmm. I'm not really liking any of these groups so far. Yeah, I don't like that group either. Aggressive and docile, that's... an interesting combination. Hmm. I like those two. Champlain Valley. What about this group? This Chelan Mountains one could work. I think I'll do that one. This one and this one. And then this one.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
And then if it's too small, I'll pick my favorites and just keep
Asset
my
collection
favorite
request
ones in there.
received. We are pleased to welcome the Utah Raptors to the park. Asset to be collected. Asset delivery confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, the park. Transportation underway.
Alright, so we got this purple one,
Asset transportation complete. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Utah Raptor.
a gray one,
Asset transportation in progress. Delivery has been
a really
completed.
pretty red one, and then I think this one should be like bluish white.
Asset transported.
Yep. Yeah, I think that's good to go. We've got our four Utah Raptors in here, which are definitely gonna need names. Um, yeah, I mean that's the park pretty much done. Let me see how much I have left of the stream. We've only been streaming 41 minutes. Um, what else should we do? This could use some more cliff look to it. Just overall refinement in general. That looks good. I like that. What else can we put in? We've got our cool tiger stripe raptors over here. We got the Spino over here. There we go. I like this little area. This is nice. I'm being careful not to put too many decorations around because I don't want to destroy my game's performance. But, you know, putting them around when I can. I mean, I could just do a park tour now. That could be the second half of this stream. And it's nighttime, so that could work. Yeah, I think we can probably do a park tour now. And while I'm doing that, you guys can see like which dinosaurs need names and come up with some. So I think we're going to start with a Jeep. Just gotta drive it down this way. Don't worry, this Jeep doubles as a boat, so we're fine. If only vehicles could do this in real life. Like, it would be so nice if I could just drive like this in the water. Alright, let's get over to the start of the park and we can have a tour. Oh, I forgot we could honk. Yeah, I'm gonna park this here so that it won't drive off. At least it shouldn't be able to drive off. Hopefully. Let's get a tour from the arrival point. So you arrive here, and you know you're greeted with like this area here. You've got tables and these big planters, and a nice big fountain with a tree in it. There's some restrooms here in case you need to like use them after your long flight. There's an emergency shelter for storms and stuff. You've got your innovation center, which is the building where you go in and get checked in and Once you're done there, you can come down here to the main living district where you've got the hotels that you would be staying in. So you get your hotel number, your room number, all of that. You've got the beach back here, which you can just pretend that out there would be like the ocean. But yeah, you've got the beach over here with the nice sand, and you've got like a little bar down here that you can get drinks at, and you got tables, and you got um, sunbathing chairs. Um, you've got this nice central plaza over here, which has like seating and a fountain and some fossils and stuff. You got plenty of restaurants and gift shops and stuff. And if you want to go on like a walk or anything, there's actually a path on the beach that you can follow. That you can just like walk around on. There's some like ponds and stuff. Just some enrichment. And then once you've got your stuff all packed up in your room and you've rested from your flight, you can actually enter the park, which is right over here. You've got this great big like archway over the main gates, and you just like walk on through. And immediately you're greeted with like a few different ways you can go. You can head off to the left. You can head straight towards the tour, or you can head off to the right. I think the tour is the most inviting looking, so let's go to the tour first. So now you could be like in the tour and drive around. Actually, let me see if I can like properly ride the tour.
Cuidado ao embarcar e desembarcar no passeio jurássico.
So we can ride the tour. And this is the experience you'd get riding the tour.
Chaotic tropical storms have been known to occur in these parts. Please be mindful of the dangers posed by these storms, and remember that conditions can change with alarming speed. If you have any concerns, please speak to a member of staff. Here at the
And
park,
we're driving
it's our
along.
duty to mitigate damage and injury during a hurricane strike. Our weather forecasts provide us with a small degree of advance warning, allowing us time to relay any important instructions to our park guests. You are welcome to take photos during the tour, but we ask that you avoid the use of flash photography, as it can startle the animals.
And you can see some Gallimimus over there. Or actually, no, Struthiomimus.
Archaeonythomimus originally lived
Or
between 70 and 96
Archaeonythomimus.
million years ago
English,
during the late
yes.
Cretaceous, where it existed in the same time and region as the cunning carnivore Velociraptor.
I like the glint from the moon. Although it doesn't make much sense because it's not actually a light source, it's just reflecting it. It gets really
Our
bright at
viewing
night out
effects
here.
offer the best chance of getting a good glimpse at our prehistoric animals. There is no need to peer through fencing here. These buildings offer unparalleled views.
Huh, so that's why they don't make guests able to view through fences. I'm sure we'll come across some Diplodocus soon. There they are.
Running along the back of the Diplodocus lies a row of keratinous spines that start at the head and finish at the tip of its tail. Size aside, these spines are actually not too dissimilar to those of an iguana.
Pretty interesting. There's another one there. Almost hit us there.
During its original tenure on Earth in the late Jurassic period, Diplodocus would live on the forest edges, using its flexible neck to strip leaves from trees and plants at varying heights. Hurricanes can cause significant disruption and destruction. It is not our intention to worry you, but to help prepare you for potentially dangerous conditions. Please listen out for safety instructions during such adverse weather.
We should be passing by stegosaurs in a little bit, hopefully.
Here at the park, it is our duty to mitigate damage and injury during a hurricane strike. Our weather forecasts provide us with a small degree of advance warning, allowing us time to relay any important instructions to our park guests. Hurricanes can cause significant disruption.
There's a stegosaur over there.
It is not our intention to worry you, but to help prepare you for potentially dangerous conditions. Please listen out for safety instructions during such adverse weather. Closely related to other ornithomimosaurian dinosaurs, such as Gallimimus and Struthiomimus, Archaeornithomimus is a fast runner with long, strong hind limbs and is often
Those are funny
likened to our
noises they were
modern-day
making.
ostrich. Please keep your seatbelts fastened while the truck is moving, as we may encounter difficult terrain along our route.
Alright. So that's where our truck tour would end. And I'm just going to deactivate this to save us on lag. So now that, that's ended, we have a choice of either going that way or going this way over here. And I think we should choose this way. So you've got another shelter, some restrooms. You've got a monorail station, in case you need to travel around, and you've got our first viewing gallery, which it appears I've forgotten to hook up. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Just hold up a second. there should be everything hooked up in the park. Now, as I was saying, we can enter this viewing gallery. Don't see any Suchomimus here. Another restroom with a vending machine. There's some Suchomimus. And we can head up here. And there's a path here that takes us to another viewing gallery with maybe some better views, and we can look down into the enclosure as well. Yep, there's one. And you've got benches with planters, and you've got the T-Rex, which is a big attraction. So you can look at that, and once you're done with that, you can come down this way. And of course, you've got more viewing galleries along the way, but you've also got, oh, what's this?
Species are so
It's a lagoon viewing gallery.
some predatory animals possess a
You can lower down in,
devastating attack.
and if we're lucky, we'll see one swim over.
The marine reptiles you see before you were once part of a remarkable underwater realm, with food chains and ecosystems often dominated by animals like these.
Alright, so we can raise this back up. And we can head over here, and we've got like maybe like a photo opportunity, like you stand here and get your photo taken with the sign, or you have more viewing galleries as well. You got like some path art too. You've got some restaurants, and you've got a little spot over here to look out at the ocean. And then of course we can come this way. You got another restroom and a shelter. You got some stegosaurs resting over here by the path, which we can just walk up to. So we have collision. Interesting. You've got the monorail track passing overhead. Another shelter. Another monorail station, which we could have taken the monorail to get here, but we didn't need to. And then you got like this nice big open walkway which views the island over there. Restroom with a bunch of restaurants and stuff. Over here you've got the baryonyx viewing gallery. Which it doesn't seem we can see anything at right now. Let me toggle highlight. Yeah, they're over there. But we can also see out of these. So it looks like we got a Diplodocus down there. And some sort of blue plant. Maybe we'll get a better view of that Diplodocus here. Yep, there it is. And then, of course, you can come this way. On these admittedly massive fences. Like, look at these things. Look how tall that is. Taking a screenshot of that. Oh, the way that looks. Then you've got another viewing gallery right over here. And then, you got the Utah Raptors, which are a pretty cool sight to see. Then finally, we can head up to here. And we can ride the monorail. This will give us a nice view of the park. You can see the stegosaur down there, the lagoon. You can even see the things swimming around in there. And it stops at the station. And then let's just say we get out here. So now that we're up over here, we got a few options. We can head that way, or we can head over here. Now we've got this. You also got a viewing gallery here. Which unfortunately we can't see anything from. I think we should head over this way first. You can hear the raptors around. Can't really see any. There's another restroom. And if you wanted to, you could cross over here to get a better view. You can see down into the valley. You've got all these buildings around. You've got, like, you know, the, what's it called? The monorail station. You got more fencing for the raptors. A shelter. You got restaurants on the sides of this. And then, of course, you got, like, the big visitor center. Which main entrance should be, like, right here. Yep, so you could walk up in there and enter through the sides as well. And then, let's see. You got some more viewing galleries for the valley over here. So there's a bunch of Archaeornithmi. I can usually speak better. It's just me being sick. Archaeornithomimus. There we go. Yeah, some more of the walking paths. And then we can head up here. Bit of a steep climb, but you know. And then you've got more viewing galleries up here. These ones are for the Spinosaur, which you can see right down there. And of course, if you really want a good view, you can just walk over here. Then, oh no, I'm falling into the cage. Um, we'll come back to this here. We've got a few more, like, smaller amenities. You've got an aviary viewing gallery. You got the Spinosaur bench area. Another restroom over here. A nice little, like, fountain. Another amenity. And then if we go down this way, down this kind of overgrown path, we've got this tower that just overlooks this area. Maybe this was like an old staff tower or something, and guests aren't really meant to come down here. Because that's just like an offshoot path. And then we have one of my favorite attractions here. We got the Spinosaurus zip line. And then you can see Spinosaurus down there. Then, you know, we land. We got Mr. DNA getting scared by the Spinosaurus. We've got some nice seating areas. You've got all these amenities. And then you've got a viewing tower here. And we've got some seating and a viewing dome for the Allosaurus. Who apparently can't be bothered to come say hi to us. So I'm gonna come down here and talk to them. Hello. This is the Allosaur that hasn't been named yet. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the entire park. You know, we've seen everything. It's not that big of a park. All that's really left to see is, the staff islands. So that's all we have left on the tour, I guess. So obviously, staff islands, these are for staff only. You've got this port here. I was trying to make this look like it had depth from above, so just ignore it, that it's flat and sloped. But this is where all the supplies for the park arrives. So you've got all the crates and stuff. You've got, you know, everything you really need here. Um, You've got these guard towers that basically keep watch over the island. You've got like this hangar and medical response facility. You've got that. You got like a security checkpoint with cameras and lights and stuff. You've got like the barriers here too. You've got, a staff helipad for them. You've got like uh, a staff living area. You got this big like industrial building with the helipad where they do all that stuff, and we have a watchtower as well. You've got some jeeps here at this response facility. Then you've got the lab up here with a monitoring station for the only hybrids in this park, which are the Spinoraptors, which were some of my favorite hybrids in the original Jurassic World evolution. So I'm glad they brought those over. We can even walk in. Look at these guys. These guys are huge. And then we can take a helicopter over to the next staff island, probably. So if we take this way, there we go. Now that we've been dropped off here, this is the security island where the security staff all are. This is the building where they monitor park security and dispatch people. Down here is the security living quarters. And then if we can get this helicopter to drop us off as well. We're gonna go to the main headquarters island. Which I think will drop us off over here on the beach. And they drop us off here. And then we can head up this path. We got some living quarters here. You've got an arrival point there. And then up here, you've got the main control center. And then, we don't need any of this stuff. But, yeah, that's basically the entire park. So I guess that counts as the park tour stream as well. So I guess we can head over here and get eaten by the allosaur. Rah! Here's Big Al, the one with the red on its head. But yeah, I mean, there's not really much left to do with this park. You've already seen everything. We've gone over everything this park has to offer. I did really like building this though. It was super fun to build a park like this. With like custom island shapes and stuff. I think this is definitely one of my favorite parks. Probably will hold that top spot for a while too. But yeah, I normally stream for an hour and 30 minutes, but it's I'm feeling kind of sick, and since I've got nothing really else to do on this park, um, you know, I feel like we probably don't need to sit around on a stream and just sit here for 10 minutes. But if you have any names for any dinosaurs, doesn't matter which dinosaurs they are. We've got so many that need names. We got all all of these guys, all the Archaeornithomimus, all the Stegos, basically all the herbivores. The only dinosaurs that don't need names are the Pteranodons, uh, one of the Allosaurs, the T-Rex. Yep. So if you these right here, this Allosaur and this guy are the only one names. So if you have names for any of these other ones, any of them, um, you know, let me know. Even for these two up here, what are these guys' names? What did they do to be locked up here? What's the lore? But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this stream, please do leave a like. I really loved this park. By far, my favorite series I've done. Um, but yeah, if you guys want to see more, leave suggestions for what I should do for the next park. And be ready because I'm starting Red Dead Redemption 2 soon. So that'll be my next stream series. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next stream.